Welcome to 30-day challenge day 24. And today our affirmation is I am intentionally choosing light over heavy. So, what does that mean exactly? It is a wonderful, wonderful tool to bypass your ego, your all superior knowing self, and tap into your intuitive knowing by asking yourself in a situation, in making a choice, does that feel for me light or heavy? And if it feels light and expansive, then it's a truth for you. And here's the really tricky part in some respects, because it might not feel true for somebody else, or it might not feel light for somebody else, and somebody else might have their own perspective on it. And we can get very caught up in taking other people's perspectives or interesting opinions of, oh, that must be the truth for me, instead of checking in with ourselves. So a wonderful, wonderful way to check in is, well, does that feel light for me? And of course, lightness and expansiveness begets more lightness and expansiveness. If it feels heavy and constrictive, well, then you may want to make another choice. You don't have to, because there are no rules or shoulds or shouldn'ts with this. But know that if you make a choice that feels heavy and constrictive, that, you may be experiencing the effects of that choice, and that's okay. It may give you more information of like, oh, you know what? That really wasn't such a great choice for me. I think I'll check in and what does feel light and expansive. So I don't want you to get caught up in right, wrong, should or shouldn't. It's just, oh, I'm going to play, and think of it as playing with, I'm going to choose what feels light and expansive for me. And it's not to say other people are wrong in their choices, because again, it's such an individualized choice and experience. And what we can do is really honor ourselves and allow and intend for other people to honor themselves and what's right for them. And so let us move into our spirit breathing and kind of embody this. And I do want to say this is a great thing to do with food. If you're struggling around food or a decision, well, does it feel light and expansive for my body? Versus, we're inundated with a lot of information about what's right and good for our bodies. But really, you know. So play with that a little bit and see how it feels and works out for you. So let's close our eyes. Take a breath in. Bring yourself to this place in space where you are, wherever you are in the cyber world and in the world itself. And let us begin with just clearing out some energy with 10 spirit breaths. Today, I intentionally choose light over heavy. Today, I intentionally choose light over heavy. I'm open to playing with it and seeing how it really settles within me. So I release the limiting belief, and maybe it's a limiting belief of like, well, I'm supposed to push and I'm supposed to work hard and I'm supposed to struggle and it's supposed to be tough for me in life. Let that one go. Or any other limiting belief. What if we could live with this lightness, this ease, this flow, and this intuitive knowing, and make our choices from that place? Certainly a possibility. So yes, release any limiting beliefs that it's supposed to be tough, that we're supposed to feel guilty if we're not feeling and colluding with the heaviness of the energy or the emotions of the world right now. We can release that one. And in my environment, I choose to release the physical object that feels heavy, that doesn't give me that sense of expansiveness and lightness of being. I can just let that go with ease, with grace, with joy, and a lightness of being. Therefore, today, I embody a renewing feeling that brings me this lightness of being. Maybe it's joy, peace, contentment, confidence, openness. Whatever the renewing feeling is for you, it brings you that sense of lightness, ease, expansion, and flow. Breathe it into your body. Breathe it in and let it move through your body. Feeling that renewing feeling expand into your energy field. And today, as my intention is to choose light over heavy, I send that out to others, inviting them to make choices from a lightness of being and what feels light for them, which might not be the same for me, and that's okay. So send that intention of lightness, expansion, out into the world. Let it out, let it go. And then connect into what it is you appreciate about yourself. Perhaps where you've made choices from a lightness of being in the past. Acknowledge and appreciate that about yourself. or the learning and the growth that you've experienced. Appreciate your openness. Whatever it is that you can appreciate. And what I am grateful for today is, and again, whatever it is that you are grateful for. Just allow yourself to be present and embody the feeling of gratitude. Don't just know it in your head. Embody it. Breathe it in. And Deepak Chopra says, the highest intentions come from love and compassion. When our intentions come from a place of love and compassion, then we have the power of the universe. So again, breathing in the intention of, I choose light over heavy. I choose what is loving and compassionate for myself, so I'm filled up with lightness and it spills over into my saucer and I can give generously all my lightness of being from the saucer. And so see yourself filled with light, radiant with light. Create this mental picture for yourself. And then breathe it in. Breathe it in. Embody it. Feel it. Be it. And now just let go. Let go. And let this beautiful, beautiful lightness of being flow. Allow it to flow out of every pore of your body. And know it is done. It is done. And together we affirm, and so it is. And so it is. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for joining in. Namaste, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Helen.
You are welcome.